Cold station shadow under neon rain. Ticket in my pocket and a heart full of pain. Old man playing blues beside the rusty line. Said, boy, every hard goodbye takes time. I left my hometown with a suitcase warm, carrying memories like a crown of thorns. Every whistle screaming through the midnight air sounded like your voice saying, don't go there. Midnight train to Memphis, rolling through my soul. Steel wheels crying slowly, like a story never told. Midnight train to Memphis, smoke against the sky. I keep chasing freedom, but I still hear you cry. Cafe lights flickering down on Beale Street. Broken dreams dancing underneath my feet. Bartender said, son, what'll it be tonight? I said, something strong enough to kill the light. A woman in red sang low and deep, made a room full of strangers forget to breathe. Her voice wrapped around every scar I hide, like the Mississippi pulling with the tide. Midnight train to Memphis, rolling through my veins. Every mile reminds me love and loss remain. Midnight train to Memphis, moonlight on the rails. I keep writing your name inside these smoky tales. Tennessee wind, some roads break you before they let you mend. Still I carry your picture in my coat, faded edges and a final note. If you ever hear the Delta sing, know my heart still wears your ring. Every lonely hotel, every roadside bar couldn't hide the truth of who we are. Midnight train to Memphis, never slowing down. I wear these blues like diamonds and sorrow like a crown. Midnight train to Memphis, one last lullaby, somewhere past the darkness. Our love survives. Does the highway burn underneath the sun? Oh, V8 roaring like a loaded gun. Leather boots tapping on the dashboard beat. Texas wind howling through the summer heat. I got a bottle, riding shotgun tonight. Radio preacher talking wrong and right, but every station keeps playing our song, and every mile says you've been gone too long. Bourbon and thunder, fire in the night, hearts born reckless, never hold on tight. Bourbon and thunder, lightning in my chest, living too fast, never getting rest. Crowded roadside bar full of cigarette haze. Girl spinning slowly in a whiskey daze. A guitar screaming from a corner stage, like an animal locked inside a cage. I played all night till my fingers bled, trying to silence the words you said. Love ain't easy for a man this wild. Guess I'm still running like a runaway child. Bourbon and thunder, storm above the plains. Every bad decision still runs through my veins. Bourbon and thunder, wild hearts collide. Some people cracked open over Amarillo town. Rain came pouring while the power went down. I stood laughing underneath the storm, feeling half broken and half reborn. Bourbon and thunder, one more sleepless ride. The devil rides beside me, but the blues still guide. Bourbon and thunder till the morning light. If I go down singing, everything's alright. She walked in like a southern storm, black dress fitting warm, silver rings and cigarette flame. Lord, I never caught her name. Eyes like midnight Tennessee, wild as she could be. Every man turned watching her like a dangerous blur. Whiskey River woman, flowing wild and free. She stole my heart tonight, then disappeared from me. Whiskey River woman, like a rolling dream, gone before the sunrise, like smoke above the stream. Smoky bar downtown, never saw her around, only perfume in the air, like she was never there. Whiskey River woman, flowing wild and free. She stole my heart tonight, then disappeared from me. Some women ain't meant to stay. Kneeling by this wooden chair, Lord knows life ain't fair. Bottle sweating in my hand, trying hard to understand. Church bells ringing far away, like they got nothing left to say. Every sinner in this town carries sorrow hanging down. Midnight whiskey prayer, floating through the air. Every blues man knows life don't care. Midnight whiskey prayer, broken beyond repair, trying to find mercy somewhere out there. Every sip burns my soul like a fire out of control. Midnight whiskey press floating through the air. Every blues man knows life don't care. Amen. And pass the bottle. Bench strings moaning in the dark. Every note leaves another mark. Slow piano underneath, pulling sorrow from beneath. Crowded bar, but I feel alone, like a king without a throne. Every melody tonight feels too heavy to survive. Guitar cries softly tonight under pale moonlight. Every chord cuts deep inside, like love that died. Guitar crying slow, like a river flow. Every lonely blues note won't let go. Lights turn low, still got nowhere else to go. Only music understands the ache inside this man. Guitar crying softly tonight, under pale moonlight. Every chord cuts deep inside, like love that time. Yeah, sometimes guitars cry louder than people. Broken neon buzzing red, moonlight falling on my bed. Street lights hum a lonely tune, another empty afternoon. Footsteps echo down the hall, nobody calls anymore. Dust settling on my guitar, like forgotten scars. Broken neon blues, singing bad news. Every lonely corner still reminds me of you. Broken neon lights shining through the night, trying to guide me home, but nothing feels right. Rainwater running through the street, lonely rhythm and heartbeat. Every shadow passing by feels like another goodbye. Broken neon blues, singing bad news. Every lonely corner still reminds me of you. This time remembers too much. Bottle half empty by the bedside lamp. Cold wind creeping through this old camp. Your perfume still hanging in the air, but your shadow ain't nowhere. Photographs fading on the wall. I still wait for your late night call, but silence answers every prayer. Leaving only smoke and despair. Empty bourbon heart breaking apart. No amount of whiskey can mend these scars. Empty bourbon heart dying in the dark, trying to keep beating after you left marks. Shades like the promises we never saved. Every memory cuts so deep. Lord, heartbreak never sleeps. Empty bourbon heart apart. No amount of whiskey can mend these scars. Another bottle gone, still no peace. Rusted Cadillac parked behind the bar, doesn't run far, but it's got scars. Just like me beneath this grin, trying to outrun where I've been. Your old photograph on the passenger side still rides with me every night I drive. Street lights blur through the pouring rain, like old ghosts calling my name again. Rusted Cadillac blues, rolling slow tonight. Memories and gasoline burning in the light. Rusted Cadillac, lonely engine cry. Some hearts keep driving even when they die. I play guitar till closing time. Every chord tasted like cheap red wine. Crowd kept cheering, but I felt cold. Applause don't help when the soul gets old. A drifter told me near Baton Rouge, love leaves marks you never lose. Then he vanished in the neon haze, like another king of broken days. Rusted Cadillac blues, smoke along the road. Every mile gets heavier beneath this load. Oh, rusted Cadillac blues, moonlight on chrome. Funny how a lost man still searches for home. If sorrow had a highway, I'd still ride on. Rusted Cadillac blues, one last song to choose. Some men chase freedom, some become the blues. Rain outside motel window, cheap motel room on Highway 9, broken blinds and bitter wine, telephone silent by the bed, nothing left but things unsaid. TV glowing without sound, loneliness all around, suitcase lying by the door, like I don't belong no more. Cold motel blues, nothing to lose, only lonely shadows and worn out shoes. Cold motel room filled with gloom, trying to survive another night alone. Morning creeping through the glass, still trapped inside the past. Coffee bitter in my hand, trying hard to understand. Cold motel out shoes. Highway calling again, but home feels gone. Crossroad midnight, red moon high, crickets singing like a lullaby, old boots covered in southern dust, a wandering man with no one to trust. Met a woman near the riverside, silver necklace and restless eyes. She said, boy, your soul looks tired and torn, like she knew me before I was born. Delta moonlight woman, calling through the trees. Every word she whispers brings a man to his knees. Delta moonlight woman, shadow dressed in white, I still hear her singing every lonely night. She moves slowly to a slide guitar sound, barefoot circles on the muddy ground. Stars lean low over cotton fields, like heaven itself refused to heal. She kissed my cheek, then disappeared, leaving only silence and fear. By sunrise, all that I could find was a single black rose left behind. Delta moonlight woman, spirit in the rain. Love can leave a blessing, love can leave a chain. Delta moonlight woman, river running deep, her haunted blues refrain.
Soft rain and distant thunder, sunrise creeping through the blind, still got trouble on my mind. Coffee cold beside the sink, too tired even to think. Ashes falling on the floor, heard your footsteps at the door. But it was only morning wind playing tricks again. Cigarette at dawn, another night gone, still singing these blues till morning comes. Like the pain I know, every lonely sunrise won't let go. City waking far away, still I got nothing to say. Only smoke and memories, keeping company. Last cigarette at dawn, another night gone,
till morning comes. Yeah, some nights follow you for days.
Blue hotel glowing under broken signs. Cheap cigarettes and cheap red wine. Travelers hiding from the pouring rain. Everybody carrying some kind of pain. I checked in around 10:30. Same room I swore I'd never rent again, because the wallpaper still smells like you. No, love ain't easy to lose. Last call at the Blue Hotel. Hear the midnight bell. Every lonely stranger has a story they won't tell. Last call at the Blue Hotel. Neon burning low. Some hearts keep wandering with nowhere left to go. Woman downstairs singing soft and sad, made happy people feel bad. Bartender polishing empty glass, watching another hard night pass. Truckers laughing near the pool room light, trying to drink away the night. Meanwhile I kept staring at the door, like you'd walk back in once more. Last call at the Blue Hotel. Rain against the pane. Every room remembers love and lost the same. Last call at the Blue Hotel. Shadows down the hall. Funny how the quiet can hurt most of all. At 3 a.m. the jukebox died. Silence spread out far and wide. I heard my heart beat in the dark, like an old blues song falling apart. Last call at the Blue Hotel. Morning coming soon. another tired dreamer beneath the fading moon. Last call at the Blue Hotel, one more goodbye spell. If heaven has a soundtrack, it might sound just as well. Church bell ringing in a crooked town. Preacher sweating while the sun went down. Back row sinner with a bottle hidden low. Trying not to let the whole world know. My woman left on a Friday night. Took all the color from my life. Now every prayer sounds cold and thin, and every mirror shows my sin. Smoke in the chapel, dust on the floor. Heaven feels distant, like never before. Smoke in the chapel, blues in my blood. Trying to find mercy in a river of mud. Old guitar leaning near the wooden wall, still remembers every rise and fall. I strum one chord and the room turns still, like ghosts dancing against their will. The choir sang soft, but my soul stayed numb. Some wounds don't heal no matter what comes. I heard your laughter in the stained glass light, and almost broke down right there tonight. Smoke in the chapel, candles burning slow. Lord knows the answers. just don't know. Smoke in the chapel, rain on the stone. A man can be crowded, still die alone. Yeah. Sometimes the blues ain't music. Sometimes it's the only prayer a man's got left. Smoke in the chapel, midnight hymn, trying to outrun the shape of sin. Smoke in the chapel till my final breath, singing these blues between life and death. Man in black sitting alone, voices cold as stone. Said, son, heartbreak never ends. You just learn to pretend. Cards spread across the table like sins in the night. Bartender whispered low, seen him here long ago. Playing cards with lonely men, again and again. Devil at the bar tonight, smiling in the dim light. Every broken soul in town knows he's around. disappeared into the smoke, like some old midnight joke. Devil at the bar tonight, drinking under neon light, playing cards with lonely men. Again and again. Yeah, some strangers know too much. Ashtray full beside my chair, smoke curling through the air. Every cigarette burns your name, but nothing ever changed. Old record spinning, soft and low, playing songs we used to know. Every lyric cuts me deep, like wounds that never sleep. Ashtray memories won't let me sleep. The blues run deeper than these streets. Ashtray memories burning endlessly. Every lonely night keeps haunting me. Sunrise coming through the gray, still can't wash you away. Every ember slowly dies, like love that never survives. Ashtray memories won't let me sleep. The blues run deeper than these streets. Smoke fades away, but pain stays. Neon sign flickers outside the bar. I still wonder where you are. Bartender pours another round, while my soul keeps sinking down. Old men smoking in the haze, talking about their glory days. But every laugh sounds incomplete, like broken rhythm in the street. Chairs falling slow, like the river down below. Every note my guitar cries keeps your memory alive. Every lonely melody still belongs to you and me. Through the room, like a preacher speaking doom. Still I stay another hour, lost beneath your power. Neon tears falling slow, like the river down below. Every note my guitar cries keeps your memory alive. Yeah, some nights never end.
Midnight train rolling through the rain, steel wheels crying out my pain. Ticket in my pocket, nowhere to go, just chasing ghosts down the road. Station lights flicker pale and cold. Stories of broken hearts untold. Every mile pulls me farther away. Still I feel you every day. Railroad blues tonight under neon light, trying to outrun memories till morning light. Railroad blues tonight, rolling through the night, still carrying sorrow like an endless ride. Conductor says, son, rest your mind. But peace is hard to find. Every whistle cuts my soul like a story never told. keeps rolling, but my heart stayed behind.